So welcome to the stage, Brenna MacMillan.
Thank you for that lovely introduction. I grew up Kentucky born, Texan mom, dad from the north. From the upstairs window I'd look outside, watch fireflies in the middle of the night. Up on the hill with the old cow bones, train nearby, let a whistle moan. I'd hum to myself and talk to God, jump back in the bed afraid of the dark. Oh, what in the world is life about? Is it all about what happens now? Memories we're learning from what has been or what's to come. Played till nightfall in the backyard, wait outside when times were hard. We'd fight with each other and fight with God, strengthen all the numbers we got. Kept on looking at fireflies, we ate hot peppers, bowls of rice. Played old songs and I learned to dance. Yeah, rhythm gave us a second chance. Oh, what in the world is life about? Is it all about what happens now? Memories we're learning from what has been or what's to come. Life is pain and life has love, makes us who we all become. One more hurt and we think we're done, but we get strength from up above. Do we find ourselves before we die, or fight our way to the finish line? Maybe there's not more to prove than finding love in the whole pursuit. Oh, what in the world is life about? Is it all about what happens now? Memories we're learning from what has been or what's to come. Thank you so much. Well, I'm just so honored to be here, being from Kentucky. It's good to play in Kentucky anytime I get a chance to. And being here in this place where there's, paying homage to everyone who's come before us in music, it's a special treat. As she mentioned, I'm from Winchester, which is just a little ways over towards the east from here. Home of L81. We're very proud of that. And this next song is one that I wrote about being from there and how they decided to go ahead and build new buildings after I left, which I didn't approve or anything. So I had a little indignance going on. Here's one about that. This ain't the house that I grew up in, and I sit here with the blues. It feels strange and empty now, leaving with no memories to lose. No memories to lose. Sun settles in the distance, old buildings here have closed. New places all around them, distilleries and townhomes in rows. Townhomes in rows. I used to live here, but I don't anymore. A lot of things have changed from what they were before. Keep holding on to kept the old doorknobs, and I wish things wouldn't change. I wish they wouldn't change. I used to live here, but I don't anymore. Well, a lot of things have changed from what they were before. Keep holding on to memories so dear, but I've been far away, and you're not here. This ain't the house that I grew up in, and I sit here with the blues. It feels strange and empty now, leaving with no memories to lose. Thank you. Well, those first two were from my record Dear Life that I put out in 2018, and that was a really incredible project. Living in Nashville, you start meeting all of your heroes all the time, and it's pretty stressful. But I was able to ask a few of my heroes to be on that record, and those first two songs I did, I had Ronnie McCurry playing and singing on there, which was quite a treat. This next one, I'm actually in the middle of recording my next album, and so this is one that I wrote with a friend of mine from South Texas. His name's Silas Lowe. And I kind of got obsessed with hummingbirds a little while back. Right now, my hummingbird feeder is gunked up on the porch, and actually I was sitting there the other day, and one came up, and it chirped at me. It was like, hey, you haven't taken care of this. I don't have anything to eat here. And I was like, I'm sorry, yeah. But anyway, that was partially what we had talked about before writing this song. So, my tomorrow's got a pretty bird. She'll steal and borrow from today. If I'd let her be two-winged dreamer for me, I could see all the good on the way. Well and gone, well and gone. Trouble only finds you if you let it linger on. Well and gone, well and gone. Lighten up your worries, let them stay. Well and gone. She whispered softly, you're an old fool. Don't look backwards or ahead. Your feet lie right below you. A truer set of words ain't been said. Well and gone, well and gone. Trouble only finds you if you let it linger on. Well and gone, well and gone. Lighten up your worries, let them stay. Well and gone. We all dwell on all the problems, then wonder why we're pushed around. There hums a fast bird, a streak of ruby. He won't settle be tethered or tied down. Well and gone, well and gone. Trouble only finds you if you let it linger on. Well and gone, well and gone. Lighten up your worries, let them stay. Well and gone, well and gone. Trouble only finds you if you let it linger on. Well and gone, well and Thank you. That one will be out whenever it comes out. I don't know yet when this record will probably come out. It'll probably come out next year. Let's see here. Well, not to put anyone into depression, but here's a sad one. If there's anybody in your life that, or maybe yourself, that you just can't get pulled out of the weeds, so to speak, I kind of wrote this about that, just trying to be there for someone over and over again, but it doesn't necessarily seem to make a huge difference in their life. It's just a hard thing sometimes. Heavy in your eyes, you try so hard to fight. I know you well, I know you're holding on for dear life. I keep hoping it'll be alright. Oh, Adelaide, I don't think that you heard me when I tried to say, please don't push me away. One day you'll feel better, Adelaide. You may never know the way to let it go, to leave it all behind. I wish that I could send it down the line. If that would buy you some time, Adelaide, I don't think that you heard me when I tried to say, please don't push me away, 'cause one day you'll feel better, Adelaide. Standing with you here, good and bad is clear. Both are part of us, so we don't have it easy, but we have love, and it's made a way for you to trust. Oh, Adelaide, I don't know how you do it, but I have to say, words that I could never change. I love you, Adelaide. Thank you. grew up very homeschooled, as in all the way through, and we had one dealio that was to read all the books before seeing the movies. That was a requirement. So Netflix came out with this documentary series, or docu-series, I don't know what it is, a series on Anne of Green Gables, and so I watched it, I think this was a few years ago, and I was, watching it critically, trying to think about, the book and everything, but it blew me away. It was an amazing take on everything, and I just ended up crying a lot. But anyway, I kind of wrote this song after I watched that, because Anne of Green Gables has some amazing moments of life teachings. So this one's called Hymnal. Thank you. Let's see, speaking of heroes, this next song is one that I wrote with Corey Walker, and we put it on the album, and I had recorded it, and then I was talking to my engineer, and I was like, what would make this song perfect is if Peter Rowan came and sang on it. And he was like, ask him. And I was like, so I did, and he did. And something that I just love about Peter Rowan is he's so in touch with the native sounds of music. And that meant a lot to me, because growing up, I grew up with a lot of siblings from West Africa in the household, and so I had that connection when I started hearing Peter Rowan's voice and things, because it did something that not a lot of people can do for someone else's spirit. So anyway, it was really special. So you just have to imagine Peter's voice on this with me right now. But anyway, it's called If You Dare. share. The more you give, the more you care. Hearing things and nothing's there. Drop the curtains if you dare. Hearing tree dogs far away. Noise like frightened women make. Like when sun burns you blind. Can you try to close your eyes? Sounds on the rooftop late at night don't haunt me. Once you're young, then you're old. Some have stories never told. Shadows dance and make a spell. If you fall, you'll go to hell. Mothers bow their heads and pray. Things we do they once forbade. Up on the wall a picture stays. All around it moves and sways. Sounds on the rooftop late at night don't haunt me. Sounds on the rooftop late at night don't haunt me. Sounds on the rooftop late at night don't haunt me. Sounds on the rooftop late at night don't haunt me. Thank you. Just wondering how I'm doing on time. I'm trying to figure out. 30 minutes, okay. Sweet. I want to play this other one. I haven't put it on anything, any records. I haven't planned to. I don't know if I will, but it's called I Don't Belong to You. I don't know who I am, and I don't know who to be. What have you become? Do you ever think of me? I wish I didn't feel like this. I wish for that eternal bliss. Maybe I need some answers. I'm spun around and round till I'm dizzy in my head. Sitting in this room alone, can four walls really feel like home? These walls have been a prison for my body and my mind. These walls have seen me crying at least 100 times. These walls seen me dance away all that I go through, but these walls don't belong to me, and I don't belong to you. Maybe I'm a gypsy following a trade, chasing down a paradise that only love can make. Hoping that someday I'll stand on peaceful shores where life is grand. These walls been a prison for my body and my mind. These walls seen me crying at least 100 times. These walls seen me dance away all that I go through, but these walls don't belong to me, and I don't belong to you. These walls have been a prison for my body and my mind. These walls seen me crying at least 100 times. These walls seen me dance away all that I go through, but these walls don't belong to me, and I don't belong to you. I don't belong to you. Thank you. Well, does anyone have a Great Pyrenees? No? Well, this next one is about a Great Pyrenees. Just recorded this one and put on my next record. I was driving near my house and I kept noticing this Great Pyrenees that was like in this car lot. I think he was meant to guard it or something. I wouldn't use a Great Pyrenees for that because they're more of like a sweet to humans, mean to coyote kind of a dog. But hey, whatever works. Maybe he was just a pet. I don't know. But he was inspiring and eye-catching enough to write this song about him. And I thought, he is just out there working so hard on whatever he's doing, and he deserves a song. Junkyard dog, why do you stand in the sun? Oh, standing tall, why do you stand that way? Like a ghost watching or haunting the night. White as snow, why do you stand in the light? Oh, wire fence, why do you stand by its side like a ghost watching or haunting the night? In the rain, pouring rain, why do you stand while we roam? Oh, junkyard dog, why do you stand in sun like a ghost watching or haunting the night? Like a ghost watching or haunting the night. Woo! to have a band with my brother Theo. We were called the Theo and Brenna Band. We didn't get very creative with a band name. Truthfully, we just couldn't agree on anything because we're siblings, you know. So we just said, we'll just do our names, and that's that. That'll just be enough. So we put out a couple of albums together when we first moved to Nashville, and then he said, hey, I got to be home now. I've got a wife and a kid, so you should go start making a living on your own. And I was like, I don't want to do that. That was kind of scary. But basically, I started thinking about, okay, well, I've written a bunch of songs, and I would love to give them to people for them to do, you know. And so I started trying to pitch songs to all my friends. And then they were like, hey, like, these are good, but, like, you should sing these songs. And I was like, I don't think I want to do that. But everybody kept pushing, and so that's kind of how I ended up making an album. And then I now get to play my songs for people, which is what I've found to be the most fulfilling thing ever. It's really cool. And anyway, though, someone did cut a song of mine. It was my friend Bronwyn, and it ended up getting nominated for a Grammy, which is very cool. On her record, I Built a World. So I'm going to play that one for you guys. The thing about the banjos, it mostly sounds happy depending on how you're listening to it, but you can put really sad lyrics with it and get away with all kinds of things. So this is a little fast waltz, but I was pretty sad, and there had been a crazy winter tornado that came through Nashville. Now, that's something I wasn't used to growing up in Winchester. We didn't have tornadoes come through there. Now I've gone through like 3 in Nashville. Yeah, y'all have the plains are a little more open for that speed to pick up around here. I think the hills kind of break it up over there on the east side, and we're lucky for that. You're coasting and sailing, then love comes along. Soon you feel that you're living the dream. You plan your whole life and they change their damn mind, left with new tears and sentimental things. Takes 2 kinds of weather to bring conditions together, make a rainbow willing to shine. That keeps things real simple. There's a piece to the riddle. The pot of gold's still hard to find. You've planned it forever, the perfect love letter, but you sit down and try to recall. Well, it's not worth the time to think of reasons and rhymes when there's no one to read it at all. Takes 2 kinds of weather to bring conditions together, make a rainbow willing to shine. That keeps things real simple. There's a piece to the riddle, the pot of gold's still hard to find. There's much more to life than what meets the eye. There's decades to change and to be well. There's all kinds of love foretold to dream of. There's love to have and love to set free. Takes 2 kinds of weather to bring conditions together, make a rainbow willing to shine. riddle. The pot of gold's still hard to find. Well, the pot of gold's still hard to find. Thank you. Well, another thing about being homeschooled, are there any other homeschoolers in here? Wow, I'm just alone in this world. The good thing about asking that question is that maybe homeschoolers are too shy to say anything in that moment, but at the merch table across the entire U.S., I have congregated all of the homeschoolers, and we all unite at the merch table afterwards and feel good about that, hey, no, I was homeschooled too, yeah. But anyway, the thing about being homeschooled was we didn't watch any Disney movies. I don't think that's a universal thing for all homeschoolers, but in our household, it was just for some reason that way. And so I have since caught up on a lot of film watching. Hunchback of Notre Dame is like one of the best films I've ever seen. But the thing about Disney is it's got some of the best music soundtracks of peace and joy and all of those beautiful animals frolicking around with butterflies jumping off their noses and stuff. It's just great. It's great imagery and great soundtracks. So I wrote this song kind of thinking about what Disney kind of is to me as someone who just went back and watched it as an adult, Bambi and stuff. So this one's called That Small Valley. If I was from that small valley where deer come by the door in the light of early morning, I'd go back once more. If I was from that small valley where deer come by the door in the light of early morning, I'd go back once more. In the light of early morning, I'd go back once more. don't know if anyone was here for the McLean family a few weeks ago. Was it? Well, Al White was my mentor in college over at Berea College. I played in the Bluegrass ensemble there. And so he's a fiddle player, mandolin player. He plays it all. Does a lot of clawhammer banjo. So every time there were fiddle tunes and things like that, he was teaching me out of C, double C tuning on the banjo, which is kind of not a traditional bluegrass three-finger thing to do. So it's got me all turned around, but in a good way. I am able to have some of that in my songs and in my playing. And I had a crazy dream about a bear, and I was telling my best friend, and then we went over to my brother's house, and he was like, I just had a dream too about a bear. And then his wife was like, I also just had a dream about a bear. And so my friend and I went back to the house, and I was too lazy to get my picks, and I tuned it to this tuning, and we wrote this song about it, and it's called Black Bear, with Maddie Denton. She co-wrote it with me. Down in the woods, walking home, down in the woods where the black bear roams. Walking by the old tall pines, humming a tune in the soft moonlight. I looked up when I heard a sound. The morning night, the beast comes out. Up ahead, the trail was clear. Brother's voice fell on my ears. Calling out, he ran to me. Bear behind him, running free. Down in the woods, walking home. Down in the woods where the black bears roam. Brother's face was pale as snow, eyes full of fear in the moonlight glow. Bear was closing in behind, both of us short on time. Down in the woods, walking home, down in the woods where the black bear roams. Pulled my Springfield 45, shot him right between the eyes. Down in the woods, walking home, down in the woods where the black bear roams. Let's see. What do can I do a time check again? Did it? Sorry. guilty of loving you. That's the crime I'm subject to. Please read me my rights. Guilty, I will plead, caring for you faithfully, with all of the love my heart could find. The good times are past, I know my sentence will not let me go. The only way to pay for this is time. Loving you is my crime. Guilty of missing you the way it feels when best friends do, an emptiness inside that you can't heal. Guilty of a sacred vow to love and cherish then and now, and try to forget the ache I feel. The good times are past, I know my sentence will not let me go. The only way to pay for this is time. Loving you is my crime. Guilty on all counts of hope, one day you would learn to hold one love for forever and it'd feel right. Guilty of a daily prayer to love everywhere for you and for me when it's time. The good times are past, I know my sentence will not let me go. The only way to pay for this is time. Loving you is my crime. Thank you. See here. I kind of want to do this fun one that I used to do with my brother, that you guys might recognize. It's not one that I wrote, but no surprise, we also weren't allowed to watch Dirty Dancing. So I watched that my freshman year of college, and whew, that was an amazing soundtrack as well. Good enough, good enough. So if you recognize this one, sing along. The night we met, I knew I needed you so. And if I had the chance, I wouldn't let you go. So won't you say you love me? I'll make you so proud of me. We'll make 'em turn their heads everywhere we go. So won't you please While I'm right there, I heard that Rodney Dillard's guitar is now here on display, and I'm excited to walk through that and see it later. As the Darlings on the Andy Griffith Show were the very first bluegrass that I ever saw. We were allowed to watch black and white TV shows. So that was always fun watching Andy Griffith growing up with some Little Caesars and Ale 8 to go along with it. So if y'all know this one, it's the first bluegrass song I ever did hear. Oh, and I did bring some merch over here. I didn't really know what I had going on, but I do have some records, so you can ignore that it says the vinyls are sold out because I found some in my car. So I have some vinyls, and I have some hats, and then I have shirts that have a fun like tie-dye thing going on, only in XL and 2X. So that's what we got going on, and I'll be here to answer some questions after this, and then over there I can help you find a t-shirt if you so desire. And again, thank you to the Bluegrass Hall of Fame for having me here today, and thank you guys for all coming and listening to me roll around on this thing and sing random stuff that's from my brain. So shoe, honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Look at your saddle, I know you worn out, stuck in a hole in your shoe. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Down in the wild woods, sitting on a log, finger on the trigger and the eye on the hog. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. I got a boy that's 10 feet tall, sleeps in the kitchen with his feet in the hall. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Sing along. Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Thank you. I guess just to close out, I felt like it could be appropriate, could be not, but with Dolly's passing yesterday, I don't really know all of the verses, but if y'all want to help me out and sing the last verse to this song, I think that we could do that together, and that would feel special, might feel right. Let me try it in this key. hope life treats you kind. I hope you have all you've dreamed of. I wish you joy and happiness, but above all this, I wish you love, and I will always love you. I will always love you. You want to sing that with me? And I will always love you. I will always love you. Well, thank you guys so much.